Friends, the much-anticipated drama of the Thai royal family has a new plot twist. On July 28, 2022, the 70th birthday of King Maha Vajiralongkorn was marked. Yes, he's already 70, but still causing a stir, along with the entire court and harem. Opposition from the Thai people has been ongoing for decades, and even on his 70th birthday, people deliberately wore black clothes to celebrate, sending a clear message: they hope he'll soon pass away. This led to the Thai police chief issuing an early warning, stating that wearing black on the king's birthday may be considered illegal and could result in charges of lèse majesté. The Thai people responded with a firm acknowledgement, promising to wear black. They also brought the topic to the trending list on Twitter. Such strong opposition makes it no surprise that even King Vajiralongkorn himself is afraid to stay in Thailand, fearing assassination attempts. Instead, he has made Bavaria, Germany, his happy home, where he has spent many years indulging in a life of excess with his harem. His concubines are no pushovers either, with many beauties scheming to climb the ranks. However, the main power struggle in the palace has always been between two factions, the Queen Suthida's camp and the royal consort Saninat's camp. The two women are locked in an intense power struggle, and since King Vajiralongkorn's ascension to the throne, there have been countless epic moments. For example, Saninat was initially made royal consort, then cast aside to the cold palace, only to be personally welcomed back by the king. Even when the queen secretly leaked nude photos of her, it didn't prevent her from being reinstated. With Saninat in the picture, Queen Suthida has essentially remained in a constant position of being under pressure. At one point, rumors spread that Saninat might be officially recognized as the second queen, which would leave Suthida, the first queen, with even less power and influence. Who would have thought that the situation in the harem could change so quickly? Just as she was rising to power, Saninat's fortunes came crashing down again. Unlike the last time, when her fall from grace was accompanied by a grand spectacle and she was sent to the cold palace, this time, there was no fanfare. She simply disappeared without a trace, and this out of sight, out of mind status has lasted for nearly a year. Since the end of 2021, Queen Suthida has been seen wearing matching outfits with the king on several occasions, while Saninat remains completely absent. It seems the winds in the harem have truly shifted. Even though Saninat was once favored, in the end, it's the one who outlasts the turmoil that wins. Let's start with King Vajiralongkorn's 70th birthday. Within Thailand, he often avoids public events. However, on this milestone birthday, July 28th, he still had to attend the necessary royal ceremonies. As the richest king in the world, with a net worth of $40 billion, he is also keen on hosting extravagant and luxurious parties. His birthday celebration was not a small affair. To give just one example, according to Germany's Bild Zeitung, on his birthday, dozens of buildings in the capital were illuminated with over 3 million light bulbs. A 41-kilometer stretch of lights lit up selected streets and 13 bridges in Bangkok, shining from 6:30 p.m. until 9 p.m. The scene was like a fairy tale, all in honor of the king's birthday. It may seem like a dream, but in reality, it's all funded by the people, as the electricity costs are deducted from taxes. Moreover, to offset the terrifying energy costs caused by these illuminations, electricity prices for Bangkok residents are set to rise in August. A spokesperson from a Thai municipal authority confirmed this to the German media, saying, "It's true, this is the first time in years that electricity prices have increased." Not only that, it is well known that the Thai people have been dissatisfied with the king for quite some time. For many Thais, this system, which on the surface is a constitutional monarchy but in reality is a feudal monarchy with the king controlling the military and various sectors, freely accumulating wealth and power, should not exist in the 21st century. Additionally, since his days as a prince, King Vajiralongkorn's personality has been difficult for everyone to tolerate, rebellious and frightening. After ascending to the throne, he became even more reckless, embroiling himself in numerous scandals, which has made him widely unpopular. So, in the period leading up to the king's birthday, opposition groups began discussing a protest. Everyone would wear black to oppose the monarchy. The black clothing movement gained increasing support on Thai social media, so much so that Thailand's police chief, Suwat Jangyidsuk, instructed police nationwide to closely monitor the black-clad activities on the king's birthday. Some media even reported that the police would arrest anyone wearing black that day. No matter how the Thai authorities tried to suppress it, the black clothing movement still caused a sensation on the Thai internet. Especially on the king's birthday, the topic of wearing black clothes across the entire land on July 28 became one of the most popular discussions in Thailand, not only trending on Twitter but also generating over 200,000 tweets. Even Kim Kardashian's all-black outfit at the Met Gala was brought up. Even King Vajiralongkorn's own black history was unearthed. Although he was wearing white on the outside, his inner vest was black. Not only were Thai people buzzing online, but supporters of the black clothing movement also gathered offline to protest at well-known locations in Bangkok and Chiang Mai. In Bangkok, groups of black-clad protesters gathered in front of the Victory Monument and the Southern Criminal Court to protest the unjust treatment of those detained for lèse-majesté offences. At Chiang Mai University, a small group of black-clad students held a gathering, claiming it was to mourn those who had died in Thailand due to the pandemic. Of course, there are still many royalists in Thailand. On the king's birthday, royal supporters gathered outside the Grand Palace to celebrate him, holding up light signs with the word King. While both royal supporters and opponents were making noise outside the palace, what about inside? On his birthday, King Vajiralongkorn did what he always does, attend public events. At 10 a.m. on July 28, the king and his family first attended the birthday celebration at the Grand Palace. Queen Suthida stood at the front, her posture strong and proud, exuding an impressive presence. Her military background had an impact, as she towered over the princesses. In close-up photos, it's evident that the queen's life is quite comfortable. Her jewelry sparkled brilliantly, and her skin looked smooth, almost like that of a freshly boiled egg, though it could have been edited, but her majestic, regal appearance won the day. Later, the group moved on to a Buddhist temple for another birthday celebration. The queen remained right behind the king, looking as happy as if it were her birthday, with a beaming smile on her face. It's clear that without royal consort Saninat, Queen Suthida's appearance has flourished, radiant and full of life, no longer showing the shy, cautious demeanor she once had. Looking at her public appearances in recent months, she seems to have regained her youthful glow, looking much younger. Her posture is straighter, her shoulders broader, and even her walk has a confident, breezy energy to it. Her relationship with the king has also shifted from the previously cold, distant dynamic to one that hints at a more affectionate, loving partnership. In the past year, the two of them have almost always attended official events together. When they attended a gala at the end of May, they even wore matching outfits in coordinated colors, a privilege that used to be reserved only for royal consort Saninat. At this event, Queen Suthida was smiling the entire time, with her cheekbones and the corners of her mouth lifted, never once losing her radiant expression. Then, on June 3rd, it was the Queen's birthday, and she attended the birthday celebration with the king. Queen Suthida once again wore a glamorous, jewel-encrusted outfit, with her classic accessory, a small fan in hand. In contrast, the king appeared to be in a deteriorated state, looking as though he had been drained by indulgence in wine and pleasures. Given his appearance, it's no surprise that when he was absent for several weeks last month, rumors started circulating in Thailand about his illness, and even speculations of his death. For the Thai people, this is both wishful thinking and a reasonable assumption. After all, the king is already 70 years old and has spent many years indulging in wine, women, and excesses. There are even rumors that he has contracted AIDS, and has been rushed to the emergency room several times in critical condition. Given all this, it's understandable that people would think this way. In the current situation in Thailand, no one knows when the king might pass, and this matter directly affects the royal succession. Looking at the royal official photos from 2022, the only son, Dipangkorn, has hardly appeared, and the one closest to the king in terms of position is always Princess Budra Kitiaba. She comes from a noble background, with her mother being the king's first wife and a niece of Queen Sirikit's family. With support from top-tier families, her abilities, and familiarity with state affairs, she seems to be the undisputed choice for the heir to the throne. Below her, whether it's Prince Dipankarn, who is suspected to have autism, or Princess Sirivanavari, who focuses on her career in fashion, neither seems capable of handling such a major responsibility. Especially awkward is the background of Princess Sirivanavari. Her mother is the king's second wife, who comes from a humble background and is a minor celebrity. Although she had 4 sons and 1 daughter, she and her 4 sons were exiled by the king and were never allowed to return to Thailand. Only 1 daughter, Sirivanavari, was allowed to stay. However, at this point, the issue of the heir to the throne is no longer the most important matter. The anti-monarchy movement in Thailand is growing stronger, and the people can no longer tolerate the oppression brought by absolute monarchy, which has already led to multiple eruptions. If the king were to pass away, an internal conflict over the heir to the throne would present a great opportunity for those seeking to overthrow the monarchy. In Thailand, whether it's the palace intrigue or the succession dispute, both are overshadowed by the monarchy's power. To the public, it may seem like an exciting soap opera, but for those involved, it is an inescapable form of oppression. Royal fans may find the love between the king and the queen sweet, but this sweetness is built on one person permanently kneeling to the other. Thai princesses are interviewed by the media while the hosts kneel at their feet. The act of kneeling, this obvious form of oppression, exists in every corner associated with the Thai monarchy and is seen everywhere. However, that does not mean it is right. In this grand drama of the Thai royal family's power struggles, there are too many variables: the indulgent king, the queen who seems to currently hold the king's favor, the princess with considerable power, the only male heir, Prince Dipankarn, and the public who are deeply outraged by it all. The conclusion of this drama, and how it will unfold, may require the audience to keep watching to find out.